Hello and welcome back to my channel. We're just going to jump straight in with these confessions. Relax, get some popcorn, and prepare to be crying in laughter. La Tata is so overhyped. Don't get me wrong, it is a great debut song, but I'm getting so tired of people calling it the best debut of all time when Into the New World, Replay, Whistle, Crown, and Dalla Dalla exist. This is smoking hot tea, which I kind of agree with. I don't consider it one of the best debuts ever. It was good, I just prefer other debut songs like all the ones you listed out. La Tata was a good song and above average, but I don't consider it overhyped, to be honest. When was the last time you heard anyone talk about it? Back then when people around me said that K-pop was the best and they were superior, I agreed, but only because my fat ass thought they were talking about cake pops. Like people thought I was a K-pop stan before I was a K-pop stan. The confusing part was when I bashed K-pop. I was so uneducated back then, and people looked at me with their confused face. Stop, this literally had me choking. This is one of the best confessions I've ever gotten, no cap. I used to say those dumbass new army things like a cup of tea with sugar and a cookie, and I want to name my future car Jimin so I can park Jimin and eat, sleep, BTS. Repeat. I even had the Park Jimin one as my Insta bio for like 2 years. I am praying no one remembers. I feel like every BTS stan goes through this phase, to be honest. Let me just spill some tea and confess that I also had a username with something related to sugar and sugar. Don't remind me of those dark times, please. I used to think I was Namjoon's best friend literally all seconds of the day and talked with him thinking I was beside him. Lmao. I hope you don't think this anymore. This is low-key creepy. So I stan Luna, and sometimes I forget some members even exist like Vivi and Hasul. Maybe it's because they don't get as many lines as others. I don't stan Luna yet, but this must be a serious problem if you literally forgot they existed. OMG. I find JYP really damn attractive, and no, I'm not saying this just to be quirky or to get chosen in the video. Yes, I think he's a scumbag, but he's really attractive and I really liked his broad shoulders and the time he had blonde hair. You do you, I guess. Lmao. I was playing around with my cherry bullet light stick and pointed it at my head, then my mum came in and started freaking out so bad she thought I was about to commit suicide. Full disclosure, I didn't know what the cherry bullet light stick looked like, and once I saw it, I completely understood why your mum was freaking out. There was literally no reason to have it resemble a gun so closely. Back when I was in 6th grade, I farted in class really loud, and my fart sounded like a beat from Blackpink's D4, so then I started singing D4, and people were looking at me weird, and to my surprise my teacher was a Blink. This had me howling in laughter. OMG, y'all are way too funny. You need an award for how smooth you made that transition from a fart to singing D4, holy crap. Wow, I'm actually wiping away tears right now, guys. Hongjoong scares me like his stage presence is just scary. IDKY. I guess he's just really passionate when he's performing. I don't know what else to say to this, cause I kind of feel super intimidated by literally all the 80s boys when they're performing. Lmao. I actually really like Super M's music. I have never seen one K YouTuber who's actually admitted that they like Super M. They are trashed upon too much just cause they are formed for the sake of money again. Why do y'all think your faves exist? To entertain you for free. They really don't deserve it. Have you listened to some of their masterpieces like No Manners, Tiger Inside, Supercar, Better Days etc? Alright, then I'll be the first to say it. Some, emphasize on the some, of Super M's music is great. It's either hit or miss for me. Like Super M have come out with No Manners, which was great, but they've also come out with 100, which let's be honest and say that was pretty much trash. Park Jimin is my husband. Be quiet with Dispatch, we have been dating for 4 years, so get a dirty Delulu ass off my man. And Jungkook is my husband. We've been married for 2 years. Dispatch really be trying to play tricks on our hubbies. SMH. Everyone ships idols with their members, but if they come out people are gonna unstan. Wow, you really spilled with this one. I 100% agree. Y'all are okay with the fetishization of gay men when it suits you, but God forbid one of your K-pop boys actually turns out to be gay and y'all unstan. BP was my first fav GG that I listened to, but now I find them boring and forgettable. I feel like this has happened to a lot of the older Blackpink stans. I guess a lot of y'all just got tired of waiting for content. I actually think Blackpink has turned it up a notch this past year, and they're one of my favorite girl groups at the moment. BTS paved the way. Like, it just baffles me that Kpop fans will give certain idols credit for paving the way in the USA because they tried and failed, but they won't give credit to BTS for trying and succeeding. Oh, 100%. BTS paved the way in the USA. And I'm not going to hear any more opinions on this. Whenever I first stan a group, I always pick the deep-voiced person as my bias. Taehyung, Felix, Yuki, Jisoo etc. But then some of them change over time. Are we the same person? I'm in love with deeper voices, mainly because I have a pretty deep voice and I'm kind of self-absorbed, but still, deep voices just automatically attract me to that certain member. Unless a group I care about wins, I think music shows are kinda boring after the first week. Yup, I totally agree with this one. I may watch like one more stage after the first one, but I get bored pretty easily. For example, I've been watching literally every stage of Tale by Sunmi, but I've seen maybe 2 stages of Forever by aespa. And that's it for today, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Sorry for not including all of your confessions, there were way too many. I will be doing more videos where you can include you guys in, so don't worry if your confession didn't get chosen in this video. You'll get tons more chances later. Alright, bye everyone.